Welcome to HumanityWins.net. Please read the important disclaimer on your screen. All of the content provided is for entertainment purposes only. It should not be taken as medical or legal advice. Please contact your doctor or lawyer if you require such advice. Thank you. The show starts right now. Welcome to this new episode of HumanityWins.net. This is episode 229 from July the 28th of the year 2023. Today's a Friday. And today's episode is Embrace the Energy. The time is now. This is going to be a very short episode. No videos to watch on this one. It's going to be just a couple of images and me talking, basically a pure podcast on this concept, on this idea. I've been kind of staying away in the channel. I've been talking about it more on Twitter. And I say it again, I've been saying it in a few videos now, that for almost 2 months now, I have this new Twitter handle, HumanityWins.net. So if you are on Twitter, you're interested in talking to me there on Twitter, because I'm quite active, responding to some people, liking some posts, retweeting some tweets, I'm sorry. I know Twitter has been rebranded X, okay, that's a whole different subject and I'm not gonna touch that. So I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter, I guess. And I guess that name is gonna stick for a while anyway. So if you're interested in seeing that side of me, yes, I need to warn you, it kind of feels new agey and it bothers me because the people that truly know me know that I'm not attached to these ideas that you have to do things to embrace this energy that is coming, okay? In a nutshell, I mean, this is going to be a short video anyway, because again, we're not going to watch any external videos or anything like that. I'm going to try to get to a point real quick. What is coming right now is love as energy, okay? This energy is coming from outside the earth for the assistance of this process we're all going through, whether you like it or not, whether you are not embracing it or not, whether you believe that only the things you see and only the things you hear and only the things your mind tells you they are real, that they're the truth. If you only believe that, you're still undergoing this process, okay? The only thing is you are not embracing it and you are kind of postponing it in a way. It's something you need to do and you're saying not at this time, okay? I'm very happy in this 3D reality, which by the way, is not dimensions, okay? I see people ridiculizing the new age and they don't even have the information right. The 3D and 5D are not referred as dimensions. It's the people that see that 3D immediately, their brain relays that it has to be dimensions. Height, width, and depth. Okay, as we see this reality in 3D, no. It's a density level, okay? It's the density of the reality. And actually, in a way, it's very strange, and I laugh because realities are called denser, more dense, the lower the number, okay? So if you were looking at a negative reality, minus 1D, minus 7D, yes, they're actually the cellar, okay? They're actually the basement, or they're actually out there, they're totally obscure, there's no light there. That's where demons usually operate, and they have their communication to this 3D reality, third density reality, no dimensions, okay? That's why it doesn't make any sense. Minus 1D, what is that? Okay, it shouldn't exist. We're talking about dimensions, okay? No, it's because it's minus one density reality. But it's referred to, I don't want to lose you, okay? But I'll do another episode on the 5D and explain densities of realities, and that's how I understand and remember this is an opinion show. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's true. I'm just sharing what I feel inside me. Okay, that these negative density realities and other realities like the 1D, which are not very talked about, by the way, they're lower than this Earth, and that's where these entities operate, okay? In Switzerland is trying to open portals to higher density realities, like the 5D. Oh, maybe, but the only thing that is actually maybe achieving is opening portals, which are not difficult to do because these entities are able to do it, and that would be the basis of demonic possessions and the haunted houses and that kind of stuff, which by the way, I'm still waiting to see if I can contact Adam to have the episode on ghosts, because this relates to that these realities are in a simpler reality. But again, the words are confusing because it's denser, it's more dense. So the lower the density, it's like the viscosity of the reality really doesn't flow very well, okay? It's like a more complex in a way. The higher we go, realities get simpler and in a way better. I think it's just the evolution. Should we go through these lower density realities to appreciate the higher realities? I'm not sure of that, okay? That's where I disagree, for example, with the people that say that suffering is in the cars, and we had to suffer all these thousands of years millions probably as a humanity, at least 500,000. That's the school of thought that how long this has been going on, this hijacked reality. Um, that we have to experience all that, the famines, the deaths, the suffering, the wars, the division, the attacks, the rage, the violence, all that, we have to suffer that. So we could appreciate what is coming, which is basically none of that is in the higher density reality. So going back to the subject at hand, I kind of deviated, I'm sorry. Right now what is coming is love, okay? So I don't want to lose you if this comes from the Pleiadians, from the Arcturians, if this comes from green aliens or black aliens or gray aliens or whatever, because then the mind will immediately has a protection mechanism. And if you're interested in this, go watch the two videos I had, the one on my own on the egoic mind, and the one I had like a follow-up with Tony, Tony from London on the egoic mind Pardieu. That was a joke, by the way. That's referred to a movie. The second part was called Pardieu. That doesn't mean anything at all in French, or it doesn't mean second part. But those two episodes on the egoic mind will self-protect in a way. And when it's hearing this episode and you're allowing it to control you, it's going to say, no, wait, this is bullshit, okay? Alex is, he's mentioning the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, he's mentioning aliens, so whatever he's talking about, just stop listening, stop the video because this is bullshit, okay? And that's what I'm trying to avoid, okay? I'm trying to kind of go around the egoic mind, all our egoic minds. And by the way, it's not that I'm free of my egoic mind. I'm working on trying to control it, but I believe as far as we're in this third density reality, we're going to have the egoic mind. It kind of goes with the territory, okay? So I'm trying my best here really not to throw subjects at you, not to throw words that might deviate from the fact that we are receiving a blast of love. This coming, because this is the way. These beings that are in higher densities, okay, not only for the 5D, okay, 7D, 22D, many more, okay. We still have ways to go. The 5D is not the end, okay. They're in these higher densities, they're blasting. The only thing they can do, they cannot interfere, okay. Please, if you hear these things, they're gonna come in spaceship, throwing their laser guns, putting people in. I don't abide to that at all. Am I right? I don't know. Am I wrong? I don't know. But it just doesn't feel in me that that's the way they will operate. That will violate so many of the rules, of the laws of the universe we have talked about. That will be interfering. That will be breaking balance. That will be breaking free will. We need, the only thing they can do is they're sending their love. Like you sending your love. You can do it in this reality, by the way. You can send your light to the darkness, okay? So for example, if there's someone you disagree, there's someone, I don't know, you have I'm not saying you engage with this person, but what you can do is just send your love. That's not interfering, okay? Again, it's up to this person in their position if they accept or not this gift, okay? So what is coming right now as energy, and believe me, this past month, since June, basically, it has been a lot. And maybe you say, Alex, I haven't feel any different. I feel exactly the same physically. I sleep exactly the same. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, because you're electing to ignore it, okay? I'm not saying that's a bad thing, by the way. I'm just saying you, through your own free will, are saying, I'm not gonna pay attention to this at this time. So basically, my suggestion, and I'm gonna end on this note, my suggestion is embrace this energy, okay? Embrace this love, because it's love as energy. People have asked me for years now, why don't I see aliens? Why do aliens don't come in their ships and make themselves apparent? I'm saying aliens have been with us for a long time. Good aliens and bad aliens, by the way, because they also have free will. So they could be good or bad. That's up to them. Okay. But I think this energy is coming from a good part of the universe that is trying to send their love, their light, to a very complex Earth right now, which is going through a process that requires all the help it can get. And yes, this process that we humans, and not only humans, everyone is going through this. Animals, the earth, seas, birds, everything, plants, animals, and the earth itself, which is alive, everything is going through this restoration. Okay, because I don't see it as an upgrade. We were always higher density beings, but we were downgraded. We were downgraded through our own free will, not victims. Through our own free will, unfortunately, we were deceived into becoming lower density beings. Okay, and that has come to an end. That's going to happen soon. Okay, whether you decide to postpone it or not, that's up to you. This process is personal That's where I totally digress with the New Age. Okay, the New Age says, okay, the ones that vibrate high are gonna go to this new place, and the ones I don't know about that. Okay, I've heard the stories the Earth is gonna split, or some kind of timeline split, some kind of dimension split, maybe some kind of density split. That would make a little bit more sense. I don't think timeline or dimension split is. What is density split? Same as right now in the place that you are, there could be negative, or there are, it's not a possibility. There are negative dimensions there, okay? That's why I say we're surrounded by demons. It's just we're not in the same density. So they are not, unless we decide for our own free will to embrace them, like for example, with a Ouija board, with calling out for them, with requesting their help, with embracing them, with vibrating in such a lower density state that you actually connect to those realities around you that are in a lower state. So again, this is not only upwards, this works downwards as well. Okay. So maybe accepting that there's a possibility that this denser, again, the lower the number, the denser the reality, negative density realities are out there. You could also embrace the possibility that the 5D, which is so ridiculized, so made fun of, at the level or worse than aliens, you could also embrace the possibility there's a higher density reality already operating in Earth. I see it that we all are equally deserving, we're equally loving and equally beautiful at core, that it really doesn't matter what we have done on this Earth. Everyone, and I'm talking everyone, okay, is going to this denser reality. This energy feels that way because, by the way, this energy is coming to everyone. It's not being selective. This general loving energy is coming to everything. Everything is accepting it, okay? Your dog, a fly, a bird, a lizard out there, a human being in a prison that did horrible things to this denser reality, okay? In this denser reality, everything is receiving this energy that is opening your heart to understanding nothing is through the brain. The brain is just a tool that has been maligned and is what we call the egoic mind. And that is not the boss, that you and your heart are the boss. And as long as you embrace, as fast or as soon as you embrace these concepts, this energy, you're going to be on your way and you're going to be at peace and you're going to be calm that this is coming. And you are going to see how being so riled up and upset that nuclear, everything is just to rile you up, to take you away from this beautiful energy that is coming to wake you up, to wake your heart up into saying, no more. We're not this. We're something else. You're going to discover who you truly are. You're going to accept it. You're going to be extremely happy. And believe me, everything's going to be fine. The only thing you need to do, there's nothing special. Open your heart to this beautiful connection, this beautiful energy that is coming for everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this short episode. Again, there's on these subjects you might say, are there any technicalities? No, not really. And whoever thinks or shares that, you have to do several things or you're going to be left behind, I disagree. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch them. I'm just saying I don't attach to that. They don't resonate with me. Okay. So even in Twitter, you're going to notice some people kind of embrace what I have to say and some people reject it. Same with the channel, same with everything. I was watching recently, I noticed there is a lot of sensitivity among channels right now with this rejection, okay? When they get comments they don't like, when they get situations they don't like, there's this immediate, this like, you are with me or against me? And no, please, if I ever come like that, I apologize. Because if this resonates with you, there's something there for you to discover. If this doesn't resonate with you at this time, that's perfectly fine. This is just a suggestion, okay? That maybe something you might want to look into that, okay? So I hope you enjoyed. Please stay for the last 2.5 minutes of the show. And if everything's okay, I shall see you back on Monday. Thank you and have a great weekend. Thank you. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover yourself. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You're this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and guidance. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover yourself? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to yourself and the universe. Request to be connected and ask, who am I? Where do I come from? You will start getting signs, breadcrumbs and signals. You will notice how your notions about those realities start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering yourself equals to breaking your matrix. Your self-imposed limits will fall and you will be ready to serve humanity and help break this spell and deception on us. But you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will start a new war. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, loss, envy, violence, justice, true violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only the evildoers and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Please relax and enjoy life. When everyone breaks their own matrix, humanity through our community consciousness will break the final spell. The new world will start and everything will gradually fall. Governments, hierarchies, and the medical and financial system will go from scarcity to abundance for all. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this episode. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@humanitywins.net. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.humanitywins.net. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.